Good morning. It is July 3rd, 2016, no, 2019. I want to talk to you guys about something here. And now, there's some numbers that's being going around being lost. A lot of YouTubers are losing subscribers, losing video viewership. Numbers like subscribers again. Subscribers, viewership. They're losing a lot of numbers in the like and dislike section. They're losing a lot in certain areas. And I did a video a couple nights ago, and I got numbers like this: boom, 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 boom. And one part is I'm losing about 10.5 viewers. So when I checked I went from 581 subscribers down to 575 subscribers. I lost about 6 subscribers. Now, a video I did it was titled Antifa's time will soon come to an end. It has 33 views. And it has 31 views. So I'm losing 2-3 viewers per day, but it fluctuates. And it has 2 likes. So I've been kind of noticing that a lot of channels are losing some viewers. They're being removed from they're being removed from the recommendation. And now Facebook announced that they're going to interfere in the 2020 election. Okay? And Google has already been really cocked. But will something happen to them? No. Because they're a company. They're a company. They'll probably get hit with a fine. To them, that's a drop in the bucket. A big drop in the bucket. So, and it's nothing for them to really worry about. In fact, I mean, 5 billion there, 7 billion here. Now, imagine if Google or Facebook was fined, let's just say, I'm gonna give out a ballpark number, just a example. If they were fined, say, $300 billion. $300 billion. Okay. Now, I mean, look, I understand that a few of you don't like people speaking their minds independently. You hate people being independent. You want them to be like you. You want them to you want them to be something else other than what they are now. See, it's a choice a person has the right to make. Okay, we all have choices, and it's our right to choose. Okay, to choose. It's our right to choose. Now, the left, Antifa, the Democrats in D.C. They don't want a change. To them, everything was fine when Obama was in office. They had things going for them, but when the term change was coming around, they started to freak out. The media, even though they lost credibility, they still were up there in the ratings and shit. Now, CNN has dropped 20%. 20%? How can a network drop to 20%? Let's see here. 20% in viewership. That is bad. That is bad. That is very bad. See, when you're a network and you lose viewership, now a lot of shareholders and investors, mainly shareholders, make money. Okay, they make lots of money through ads, viewership, and ads are basically revenue for the network and their shareholders. I often wonder, why do people act the way they do when nothing's really going for them? They complain, they whine, they bitch, they moan. It's the me moment, it's the me movement for them. It's all about me. It's me. It's all about me. Really. So it's all about you, huh? It's all about you. Fuck everybody else. Look, this world does not evolve around you. Okay? This world has lots of interesting people on it. This is a beautiful planet. And there are lots of interesting people across 7 continents. Interesting people. I had some time to really think about it. And ain't July 4th yet. You know, the Democrats that are running for office, the candidates, they're not getting anywhere except for Tulsi Gabbard. And I could tell you right now, she's probably the female version of Ron Paul. Um, she shut a couple of people down during the debates. During the debate this past week, and shit, she's she's holding nothing back. She just gliding, 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 gliding. She's the most searched, and now here's a good fact: soldiers make better presidents. Why? Because they've been on the battlefield. They know what it's like to be on the battlefield. They know what it's like to lose uh, brothers on the battlefield. They know what it's like to get wounded. They know what it's like to see death and start in the face and live to tell about it. Politicians, they've never been on the battlefield. They're mostly chicken hawks. War, war-loving politicians are nothing more than a bunch of fucking chicken hawks. And, like, when it's time for someone to go volunteers for the service, you don't see the children of the wealthy going to serve. No. During the draft, you didn't see George W. Bush go and serve. You didn't see a lot of these rich fuckers go and serve because their old daddy didn't want to see them die. They're better off going to college, draft. I mean, Bill Clinton didn't serve. He was a draft dodger. It's a draft dodger. Dodge the draft and shit. And I mean, look at Antifa. Those fuckers never volunteered to serve because they're afraid. They're afraid of serving because they know that they have we call it a 50-50 chance. For them, it's more like 51-50 of a chance. And that one percentage that they might come back or they won't come back. Now, I want to see these news fuckers go out on the battlefield and fight. I want to see these fuckers go on the battlefield and actually know what it's like to see someone die by them. And actually face the facts. See, most of these fuckers never served. But they lie and they lie and they lie to make themselves look good. I want to see the bitches of the View go on the battlefield and fight. and see someone die by them and suffer as our veterans did over the century and a half that fought. Because I tell you what, they wouldn't last. They would get shell shock, battle fatigue, PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder. It should be called shell shock. They give it a different name every few generations, you know. World War I, shell shock. Right around World War II in Korea, battle fatigue. Battle fatigue shouldn't be a word. But right around Vietnam, it's post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD. Now, what happened to? I mean, you gotta look at the veterans of Vietnam, man. Those guys should have had help. Okay, they were homeless, struggling out on drugs. Some died in jail. Some died on the streets, being drug addicts and shit. Nobody caring for them and shit. And then you have the POWs. The ones that Nixon forgot. 1,280 POWs that were left behind. And John McCain and John Kerry knew that there was 1,280 that survived. And guess where they went? Russia, North Korea. And John McCain was POW himself. He was a POW himself. Did he get tortured? Oh, fuck no. Why? That dude was getting treated like a king in Vietnam. They didn't torture his ass because he was talking like they called him Songbird because he was talking up a storm, telling them a lot of shit. He didn't get tortured. That dude did not get fucking. Everybody else, they're captured. They were tortured. And what was one of the torture things? Waterboarding. They were waterboarded. Yeah. Veterans that were held captive were waterboarded. But the thing is that people keep saying, "Thank you for your service." See, that's why I don't say thank you, because pretty much we all know what the war was really about. Oh yeah. Kennedy knew what the war in Vietnam was about. There were two things: oil and poppy crops in Vietnam. And what was poppy crops for? Heroin. The Vietnam War was a police war. But behind it all, it was about oil and poppy crops. The poppy crops was for heroin. Now, during the Old West, poppies weren't, at the time, you could smoke it, like you could with marijuana. And it had the same effects. And they had smoke dens back in the Old West. And the Chinese ran these smoke dens. You went in, smoked a little bit of it. It was kind of it had a positive reaction where it helped you calm the fuck down. Okay. You may get a little buzzy, but you felt light. Like a 10-ton brick was, well, a 10-ton boulder was off your fucking shoulders, shit, and you felt lighter. Like the weight was lifted off your shoulders. And there was a lot of what these politicians didn't want, because they knew, because these politicians were in the pockets of big pharma. Okay. Now here's a known fact. Did you know that back in the 70s and 80s, the government was giving people free weed, free marijuana? Yeah. Back in the 80s, they had a program where you could get free marijuana. And you had it was medicinal. And you're only allowed so much a month, and the program is still going. The program is still going. And here's the thing. If they're giving people free marijuana in joints, not these small ones, but a pretty good size, like stogie kind of marijuana type thing. Why the battle? Why the war on drugs when the people are getting free marijuana shit from the government from a program that's still going? And I'm wondering if the president knows about it. And if he doesn't, if you're part of the program, make sure that you're getting your shit for free, because tell you what, taxpayers ain't paying for this shit. They're just like, here's your bag, make sure you last it all whole month. I mean, it's just that if you watch a show Bullshit, there's a whole episode about it. And it came out in the late 70s, early 80s, and you got some good shit. But here's a fact. California weed is a bomb-ass weed. So fucking bomb, even the Jamaicans go like, do not smoke that, man. Marijuana in California weed is bomb-ass weed, man. Bomb-ass weed, man. Surfers smoke this shit. California weed is the best weed in the country. And because something about the pot in California, dude, it's the best shit. Okay, the best place to get your weed is California. Well, California, Colorado, Washington, Amsterdam, Canada, Jamaica. Now, here's the thing, okay? Here's what bugs me, okay? Jamaica and Amsterdam, you could get the best weed there too. Okay? So why is the United States DEA putting their fucking fat noses in Jamaica when people are getting high and just relaxing. Hey, man, what you doing? This is all weed, man. Leave our shit alone. Let us be. Let us be. Leave us alone and mind your fucking business now, man. You understand? It's about personal enjoyment to smoke the best marijuana, smoke the best joints you can get your hands on. But it bugs me that here we got the DEA putting their fat fucking noses in places like Jamaica, Amsterdam. I can understand the cartels in Mexico because they're selling cocaine and other shit that's man-made, but marijuana, I tell you what. Tell you what. If the federal restriction on marijuana was lifted and marijuana was actually legal here in the States, I mean, like, you could go and get it. Okay, and get it. It would put the cartels out of business. And they would lose lots of fucking money. I mean, here they were selling cocaine, crack cocaine, and heroin, and all kinds of shit. But when the marijuana in the states become federally legal, fuck it. The cartels were like, fuck, you know, like it's pretty much they'll be like, yeah, they got that shit legal, but now we can't sell it, we can't smoke it because it's legal over there. Marijuana should be legal everywhere. Turkey also has the best weed. Yeah, Turkey has the best weed, man. Do you know where the term assassin came from? The term came from the word hashin. Because these guys were high as fuck, killing people, assassinating people while high. Okay? Hashin. That's what we call it. And that term assassin came in. Because they're high on hash. And there's a lot of organic medicine that now Amber Lyons went to Mexico where that medicine there was illegal here because it had straight up true organic potential of being good medicine. I mean, think about it. You had rock stars in the 60s dropping acid. Yes, I'm smoking the best weed, man, back in the day, even to this day. You can smoke the best weed, man. I would rather smoke weed any day than use the man-made bullshit, okay? Because the thing is, they're trying to take away your right to be happy, okay? Life, liberty, and then straight up life, liberty, and then straight up pursuit of happiness. Okay? And it's getting very, very bad because look, you see a lot of people on YouTube like Tim Pool and the Next News Network with Gary Frenchie. They're getting fucked with bad. Okay? Because You have assholes on you at YouTube. Just look. I understand. I can understand about having the rules and shit. And if you fuck up, look, you're done. You lose a video, you lose your monetization, where you're making money, and you lose your channel. But the thing is, you have these networks really giving YouTube the old, oh, blow me now bit. Because I have said before, it's about the numbers. It's about the numbers of what these networks are losing. Viewership, okay? Viewership leads to ad revenue. Ad revenue leads to big payday for shareholders and shit. So, the loss of viewership, the loss of ad revenue, and no money for the shareholders, you know. Because if shareholders are losing money, they ain't going to like it very much. Because they're going to be very pissed. Okay? They're going to be very pissed. Now, I mean very pissed. Got to get pissed. You gotta understand is if you're a shareholder of a company like, say, CNN, okay, and you're making money or you're buying shares of stock in a network, and you're hoping that you're making enough money, and you're counting on the ad revenue. You're counting on the numbers of viewership, counting the numbers of how well the stocks go on for the network. Now, there's a movie called Network. It's a good movie, and it has Faye Dunaway in it. She played Bonnie with Ned Beatty. She played Bonnie Parker in Bonnie and Clyde, and she was in the movie Network. If you've seen that scene, stand up, yell out. What was it? I am mad as hell. I ain't gonna take this no more. Now, I've seen the movie. It's a good film. And I wish that Stanley Kubrick did that movie. Because if you think about it, it started to generate a lot of people waking up. Ever since the JFK assassination, ever since the JFK, RFK, MLK assassination and shit, the term conspiracy theory started to really kick in full gear. Now, Huey Newton, he was no, not Huey Newton, but sorry, a member of the Black Panthers was assassinated while he was in his sleep. He was only 21, and he died in 1969. And cops lied. The cops lied. And he was sleeping, and the guy that led the cops to his place was a turncoat. He was a informant that led him to the house, and there's a lot of theories on, was he drugged, which would give the cops a chance to just take him out without him even grabbing a weapon and defending himself. But the thing was, there was no firing back at the cops. The cops were the ones that fired into his room. And killed the guy. 21. And it's murder. And those cops got away with murder. There's about 3 that were assassinated. The last guy, I think it was Huey Newton, that died. And he was heavily on. He went to the Middle East, I guess, to India, or like a spiritual retreat. And I think he was one of 3 or 4 that was assassinated and shit. Years later, Huey P. Newton, I think his name was, and they killed him, even though he was no longer had ties with the Black Panthers. But I think it was either, I think the aunt of Tupac went to Cuba after allegedly killing a federal agent or a cop. Now, Leonard Peltier, he's serving time in prison for allegedly killing 2 agents. Now, I don't buy that. I don't buy that Leonard Peltier killed the 2 agents. I think that they were killed by somebody else. Because at the time, it was the Indian uprising, the Sioux uprising, and it was in South Dakota or North Dakota, one of those states. And I've never really liked the FBI. I've never really liked the CIA either, because the way I see it is that they were created to spy on us. In their terms, keep the cattle corralled. To them, we're the cattle. No, I'm no cattle. I'm the wolf. I'm a cattle for nobody. I'm the wolf. I'm the gray wolf. I'm the Ronin wolf. A samurai with no master. I'd rather be a Ronin wolf with no master than a samurai with a master. Because I know what my destiny is. And I ain't gonna have no one telling me how to live my life. I know what I want to do with my life. and I ain't gonna let no one tell me what to do. I don't care if you're a local politician, a state level piece of shit, or a federal piece of shit. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. I believe that I want to live my life peacefully, civilly, and I want to live my life with someone and grow old with. Yeah, I'm middle aged. I'm 43, and I want to have that notion that I will live my life peacefully with somebody by my side who I will love for the rest of my life until the end of time. I want to live happy. I want to have that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I don't want anybody in a fucking black mask telling me that they're gonna beat my ass because I'm not following their fucking shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna live my life the way I see fit. I ain't gonna let no drug addict staying in mommy and daddy's basement, childish fuck up tell me what to do. Cause I would rather whoop his ass than have that motherfucker tell me what to fucking do. I'm happy. Now, the numbers, what I'm talking about is, fuck, no stairs. Big name channels are losing numbers too because of the algorithm. YouTube has really um, made it political. They made it. So the thing is, YouTube is supposed to be a platform for where everybody can start their own channel, do their own thing. Just because somebody puts out a video over, if it's a news, it's a gaming channel, news channel, uh, channel on documentaries, true crime, you name it. Comedy, drama, all kinds of good shit. But Google needs to realize that, look, we know they're big, okay? They're big. But somebody at the top needs to have some fucking common sense, okay? Common fucking sense. Facebook at the top needs to have some fucking common sense, okay? Look, I can understand a lot of you motherfuckers don't like it when somebody speaks their mind, okay? And you say, it's hate speech. How would you fucking know it's hate speech, motherfucker? I mean, I've heard people give thousands of terminations of hate speech, the term. Different terminologies. Is it in the dictionary? No. Is it in the encyclopedia? No. Because a lot of these SJWs, a lot of these soy boys, a lot of these fucking beta male cocksuckers and shit, they would give out, or these little cunts and shit that's joining these fucking dumbass left-wing comic groups here, they will play the victim card. After they assault somebody, saying, well, they attacked us, they attacked us over free speech. No. Motherfucker, you're the ones who are wearing all fucking black. You look like ninjas with mental disorders. You suffer from ADD. Some of you ladies suffer from bitchitis or cunt syndrome. Have no idea that you're all fucking stupid. Most of you are on drugs, and whoever's funding you or is feeding you a lot of drugs. A lot of stupid shit called asshole amilo means you're an asshole. The pills you take make you an asshole. A lot of you motherfuckers don't get the hint. That mayor in Portland is protecting your fucking stupid asses. And a lot of you want to keep playing the fucking victim card. I'm a victim. No, fuck you. You're a victimizer. You can't be a victim and attack somebody like Andy No, a gay, Asian, conservative, independent report journalist. The guys attacked the man, the guy. Didn't do shit to you motherfuckers, but all of you ganged up on the guy, hurt him pretty bad. You're lucky he didn't have a gun or he would have blown your asses away. One guy, one gay, Asian, conservative, independent reporter. One guy. You attacked him, nearly killing a guy. But you're lucky he didn't have a gun in his hand, and he would have blown a couple of your guys away. Now we're hearing July 4th. July 4th was tomorrow, by the way, fuckers. That you want to throw acid in people's faces. Right? Now, let me ask you a question about that. What if somebody whoops your ass before you can even throw a bottle of acid in someone's face? Or swings a bat to your fucking face? Or take your knee out and see you fall face first, kissing the asphalt? What if the tide... Say right now, you guys don't get the hint. The tide's turning and it's not in your favor, okay? You've pushed, and you've pushed. But when somebody pushes back, you have to play the victim. Because you want to victimize somebody and be a victim at the same time. It don't work like that, amigo. Because if you assault somebody, you're a victimizer. You're no victim. All you are is Scientology in black. You attack somebody, they hit back. I'm a victim. No, it's self-defense, bitch. Because a lot of you motherfuckers, want to go after Border Patrol or ICE. And here's the thing. You're few. ICE and BP are many. And surely you ain't shit. Okay, you ain't shit. For 2.5 years, you've been pissing off a lot of people. You've been pushing and pushing and pushing until finally the fight is taken to you. And now what's happening? You're trying to hold on to Portland. Now, let me ask you a question, Antifa dumbasses. Again, what if the entire town rains hell on you all? And they put you in a corner and they all collectively whooped your ass until you can't fight no more. See, you've been attacking people, hurting people. Now, the tide's turning, but you don't want to believe it. You still want to believe that you're a victim. No. You are a victimizer, Antifa. You're a fascist. You're a Nazi. And you are forever marked as terrorist organization. A domestic terrorist organization. And what if you cross the wrong people? See, I want to see you cocksuckers go to Sturgis, South Dakota and pull this shit. I will tell you right now what exactly will happen to you. Hell's Angels, the Mongols, Banditos, so on and so forth. Those biker gangs are going to hurt you. Okay, bikers can carry chains, ball-peen hammers. They're armed. And these guys can fight. And these guys been fighting for decades, even against one another. They fear nothing. They don't fear death. But maybe if you try to pull this shit in Sturgis, South Dakota, during Bike Week, you will be hurt. They will hurt you. They will destroy you. They don't give a rat's ass about Antifa. They don't give a rat's ass about Black Bloc. Because Black Bloc are nothing more than a bunch of fucking spoiled ass children who thinks that they're entitled to the whole world. You're not. You're entitled to get your ass kicked. That's what you're entitled to, is getting your ass kicked. Because of your actions, you have pissed off a lot of people, and they're pushing back And now you want to play the victim. Really? You attacked Andy No, a gay Asian conservative independent reporter, journalist. You nearly killed the guy. But the left wing media was happy it happened. I'll tell you what. I would like to see one of these left wing reporters get put in that position themselves and see what it's like to get hit with milkshake with quick dry cement solution in it. Have their shit stolen from them. Get beaten. But do you know what would happen? A big uproar. But now Democrats want Antifa to be unmasked. Do I believe that personally? No. I believe the Democrats are they're not buying. They want to keep them masked because they know that they want to get their militant group, their militant part of the Democratic Party to be safe. But Ted Cruz is demanding a investigation on the Portland mayor, who's also a police chief. Do you ever wonder why the mayor is a police chief? I bet anything. $5 say that the mayor slash police chief gave Antifa weapons and armor. Sticks, batons, armor. Because, as you know, a few of them are wearing the helmets of SWAT. How come the Portland Police Department ain't doing shit? The mayor is telling them, stand down. You do anything, you're fired. If I was a cop, I would say, fuck you tight-wadded, tie-wearing motherfucker. I got a job to do. I gotta crack these fuckers' skulls. I gotta do my job. But they can't, because the mayor has them leashed. On a tight leash, their hands tied. So Portland PD, you've become Antifa's bitch. That's right. You've become Antifa's bitch. I thought a lot of you guys take your job seriously. If you do, why is the fucking mayor telling you guys to stand down while Antifa is terrorizing people across their city that you work for, you motherfuckers? Supposed to do your job, protect and serve the people of Portland. But it seems that the mayor has put a leash on the chief and tied the hands of every officer and basically bend them over, and Antifa is fucking them all in the ass. Wow. You are a bunch of bitches now, huh? You're wearing a badge, but you're still a bitch. Yeah. I thought Portland PD had balls. Well, I guess the mayor, who's a Democrat, neutered you motherfuckers. Every fucking time when there's a Democratic mayor involved, the police are now pussies. They've been neutered and told to bend over while Antifa takes turn fucking each one of them in the ass. Wow. You guys are bitches. That's too bad. Wow. It went from men with badges to becoming bitches with badges. I am very disappointed and not impressed. Alright folks, I am Grandmaster Evan. If you got this transmission, you are the resistance. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below. And do not forget to hit the bell for notification. Knowledge is free. If you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. Peace out. I'm Revan. You're not. Fuck you. I'm out.